So my name is Jack. I am Dr. Amanda Noel's twin flame. And today I'm going to be talking from the masculine perspective about why the masculine ghosts or runs or hides and how to know when they have awakened. So the energy of hiding and ghosting is not the highest vibrational type behavior from the masculine energy. So we're going to go into detail why the masculine in your life might be behaving this way and how to know when he has awakened. Now, of course, if I refer to the masculine as he, I'm just referring to the masculine energy. The masculine energy can be in a female body or a masculine body. So if I say he, I'm just referring to the masculine energy. If you have a masculine in your life right now and he is ghosting you or playing hot and cold or running or not responding to you, he's probably feeling some confusion and some insecurities, maybe some fear, some discomfort coming up, and he's not sharing it with you, and I'll tell you why. Now, maybe he's not responding because he's not interested, or he is most likely processing the connection with you, avoiding it. It's probably uncomfortable. It's probably making him feel things that maybe he hasn't felt in a long time. Now, in psychology, we have the conscious mind and the subconscious. Emotions are subconscious. Now, if he is feeling uncomfortable things emotionally, then he's probably uncomfortable with that because the masculine wants to be in the energy of certainty, of knowing what he's doing, knowing his direction. And when uncomfortable emotions come up that are confusing, that he hasn't felt before, that brings up a lot of unease. Now, he probably can't put his finger on the reason why he feels uncomfortable around you, but like I said, the subconscious, he's not aware of it, so it's confusing. And the feelings that are coming up in his body are probably not making logical sense, and if it doesn't make logical sense to his brain, then he's probably going to resist it. Now, if he is your twin flame, the connection between you two feels really strong, but it's bringing up a lot of anxiety and insecurities. Currently, he probably doesn't feel like his full self around you because your energy is triggering so many wounds within his emotional body. So he might feel like he's losing himself temporarily, like he's losing his identity, he's losing the person that he thought he was, and that can be really scary. So you've basically opened wounds just with your presence. You've opened wounds in his emotions that he hasn't felt in a really, really long time. He's probably avoiding it because it's really uncomfortable and it feels really vulnerable to him. And he doesn't want to show that to you because studies have shown that vulnerability is the #1 thing that men / the masculine energy wants to avoid, because when we feel vulnerable, it feels weak, and that is the last thing we want to show to the people around us. Who you are likely pushes his buttons and triggers him in ways that are not really fun to experience. Your connection is probably really distracting to him and extremely emotionally intense, and that can feel like it's taking his attention away from his career and his mission and his purpose in life. And that's probably why he's avoiding you, because he wants to stay focused, he wants to stay certain of his direction. And when you come in, it kind of unravels all of that. He probably doesn't want to be thinking about you all the time. He might be in the back of his mind, so he's trying his best to focus. He's probably aware that being around you causes him the discomfort, and so that's why he's ghosting and avoiding you for this time. Connecting with you is like going into the unknown because he almost has to lose himself in order to be present with you. And the connection basically unravels his conditioning to who he thought he was, and maybe even the direction that he thought he was going in his life. So he'll probably go into solitude for some time to figure out what's going on, to figure out, to unravel the emotions that have come up around this connection. And he just needs time to go inwards and to process. And that can take anywhere from a day to months or even years, depending on his emotional awareness. Now, if he's your twin flame, the emotional energy can be so intense and uncomfortable and maybe even painful. So make sure to be really compassionate. Now, once the masculine has processed his emotions fully, then he may reappear into your life. He may text you or call you. They need to realize that it's not you that they're running away from. It's really themselves. And once they become aware of that, then they can heal. So hiding and running and sabotaging will be their way to sort things out within themselves, even though that's not the most mature thing to do. But they will return when they are ready. So if you're thinking this masculine is your twin flame, your life partner, and you are seeing the signs, maybe you are scouring all of the twin flame videos online right now. If you want to know for sure, we have put together the 22 signs of twin flame reunion checklist, and you can use this checklist. You can download it. You can go through every one of the signs to be sure if this is your twin flame or if it's fool's gold or if it's someone who's not the right match. So get clarity on that by clicking the link below. So if the masculine is running, ghosting, not responding, that's immature behavior, right? That's not emotionally mature. That's not the divine masculine. So how do you know if he is the awakened masculine? Here are some of the signs. One is that he can maintain eye contact with you without looking away or without looking at his phone or distracting himself or just getting immersed in his work or just other things, but he can really just be there with you. Number two, he has grounded, strong presence. And once again, he doesn't run away, but he is there, present with you, and able to hold space for you and your emotions. Number three, he's comfortable with his own emotions, and he's able to communicate his feelings with respect and with emotional awareness without shutting down. He's able to keep an open line of communication with you without running away for, weeks on end without responding, but he's there to listen to you and also to respond. You'll feel the connection with him and you'll feel safe with him in his presence, rather than having an intense fear of abandonment coming up or fear that he's not going to come back. You'll feel like you can relax and you are safe to be in his presence, to communicate with him. And it's not like your heart's just like trying to get him back or try to get his attention, although that may arise sometimes. But the mature masculine, you're going to feel really at home and safe and comfortable around him, that you're able to relax fully. If you think this is your twin flame and you want to know for sure, then check out the 22 signs of reunion checklist in the link below, and this will be the 22 twin flame signs that you can go through one by one so that you can be sure if this is your twin flame or someone who's not, and it's more someone who's wasting your time. What you'll get out of this checklist is clarity and certainty if you should continue pursuing this connection or not. So check out the checklist below. You can download it in the link in the description box.